In this video, I want to talk about modern sounding drums. When I say drums, I'm talking about organic percussion, hits, what trailer industry considers hits, and this sound is very used right now, prevalent in trailer music, promos. Is very hard. It takes a little bit if you don't have experience with this kind of sound. It takes a little bit of time to get used to it because it's kind of aggressive, but is what is being used right now. So I'm going to show you what I'm using and what kind of works for modern drums. All right, so I am using a lot of sounds here, so I'm stacking up. One of them is really important. A lot of people use this one as Damage 2 by Heaviosity. I'm going to mute solo that one so you can hear it's an organic sound, but it's massive. For this particular one, I'm just using the high notes. I'm using, yeah, let me start with the high percussion claps. It's just a tambourine, and I'm dividing the drums between high percussion or percussion high and percussion low. So that would be here. I'm sending high percussion to a specific group. And Cubase, you can do the same thing in Logic or Ableton, whatever you're into. So that would be the high percussion, mainly these instruments I'm going to show you. For low percussion, I'm using this one. Is very popular, Cerberus by Audio Imperia. It's very hard sounding. And well, for this particular track, I'm using kind of like an organic sounding drum set. So the combination will be this organic drum set plus the other one that's more sound design. So the fun part comes with the hits. I mean, when I say fun, it's like the hard sounding drums. I'm gonna play them first like this. So, in my opinion, the most modern and aggressive sounding drums or hits are by this company called Keep Forest. See if I can open the guy. Yeah. Keep Forest. This one in particular. One of my favorites because it has round robin. So that means that whenever you play a note, it'll sound slightly different. You don't want it to sound like a machine gun, like the same sound over and over. So this one is hard sounding, but it's different every time that you play it. Okay. Other libraries by this company, Keep Forest, are these ones. I'll list them in a link. Devastator, Ferrum. They're really hard sounding and really massive. So those are great for downbeats, especially downbeats. So notice that I'm not playing those all the time. pretty much on the downbeats most of the time. Okay, and then I'm using from, I believe, the same company, Keep Forest, massive slams, like this. So the combination of those, because these are more kind of organic sounding, and this one, it's a little more synthetic sounding, but hard, really hard. So the combination of those two create this massive sound. So that's what I'm talking about when it comes to stacking the sound. You know, they're massive, and when you put them together, they're incredibly big. So here would be just the low percussion. And then here would be low percussion with hits. I call them hits because they are just for downbeats and they accent the percussion. And here's with a high percussion, these guys here. So that's the combination of all those low percussion, high percussion, and hits. And whooshes. These whooshes are also from Keep Forest. Wonderful company. They make amazing sounds. So they're massive sounds that sound like air. Whooshes are whoosh. That's what the name comes from. Where the name comes from. Whoosh. And they're used mainly for downbeats and also accents. So the sound becomes massive times 3. So without whooshes. And here is with the whooshes added to it. I want to emphasize that heavy drums are used for trailer, for promos, and that's the modern sound that most libraries are looking for. And so I would like to encourage you all to look for these sounds. Some of them are free, some of them are somewhat expensive, some of them are more affordable. There are many ways of doing this, but just to give you a quick look of these, you know, massive drums.